Okay, so first superset is like a squat knee to elbow, which is our strength move, and then some crisscross jumping jacks. Good, let's reach overhead, alternating sides. And so that's our smaller superset. We'll do that, take 30 seconds off, and then move into another one with different moves, and we'll do those twice. So the small superset is the strength move with the cardio move. The bigger superset is going to be 2 different ones of those. And we will do that 3 times with different exercises. And then time permitting, good, we're going to cross over the front of the body. Time permitting, I have an awful cardio pyramid with high knees. Good. We're going to bring those feet nice and wide. Good morning, Paula. Welcome, welcome. And up and down. Hands to the floor, just lengthening that posterior chain. All right. Everybody is here in action. Good. Widen it a little bit more. Lunging side to side. Really lubricating those joints. Getting them nice and rolling, lengthening the groin. This one feels good for me today. So the other option, if it looks like all of you have been to my class before, so for the music, and I guess we could always talk about finding your own playlist, alternating sides, reaching for those toes, and then playing that at home out loud, a little extra music. And if we get in here and all of you have that going, maybe we could turn my music up. I don't know, lots of options. We can get creative here after a while if it's really, really annoying. But as long as you guys can hear me. Good, up overhead, reaching nice and high, hugging the knee. I'm feeling a little stiffer than normal today, which happens some days, so you'll notice getting a little more dynamic movement today. Let's see, I think a couple of you are in, yes, yeah, a couple of you were in Thursday night's class. And all right, shaking out those legs and the arms. We're going to start with our first move. In 10 seconds, you're going hands up to the temples, nice deep squat. Bring it up with the knee to elbow, and we're going to alternate sides. Here we go, you're on the clock. Getting low, knee to elbow. Really pulling that belly button in to your spine, squeezing nice and tight, just like if you were on the floor, okay, and you were doing like a bicycle crunch, and those abs would be just dying. You should be squeezing just as hard here at the top of that move. Good, remember this does not have to be fast because this is our strength move. As long as you feel standing up, squeezing the quads, squeezing the tush, and then squeezing the abs. So it's more important to have a good squeeze and a good mind-body connection in these than it is to have speed. Because we'll get that heart rate up here shortly. In 5, we're going into crisscross jacks. 3, 2, arms wide, crossing out in front. Go ahead and go. Okay, modification. Step cross, cross, cross. Okay, keep it going. So in this class, we're 15 seconds in, 15 to go. Opposite arm, leg, each time. Good, 5 seconds. Good, recover. In this class, you'll get the higher intensity move first. If you like that, stay there. I'll show a modification, but you don't have to join that modification unless you're choosing the lower intensity move. We got 15 seconds left. And we're going into our next one. You can hang out there. It's a curtsy lunge. Bringing that back leg across the body, keeping that front knee over the heel, driving through the heel, standing up, bringing it across again. Go ahead and go. Okay, by switching the angle that we pull from this lunge, you actually should feel this a little bit more in the lateral hip and the glute. If this bugs your knees, because there is a little twisty thing happening here, go ahead and do just a regular lunge, okay? Still working the same muscles, just not targeting that whole side more, right? So it's still doing the same thing, just getting more of a central target, I guess we could say. Good, we've got about 20 seconds left here. And we're going into a side lunge shuffle. That's what I'm calling it. Not really sure what it's actually called in the world of fitness. 5 seconds. All right, when you're ready, go side lunge, shuffle, side lunge. Touch on the ground on each side. Okay, modification looks like this. Keep that shuffle in there. If you're here to pump it up today, you're 15 seconds in. Whew. Lose my balance. 10 seconds to go. Really hopping it over. Home stretch, 4 seconds. And there it is. Recovery for 30. That was our first big superset. So, whew. We're doing that one more time. All right, 5 seconds, and we're going into that squat. Good, bring it down. Weight is in your heels. Hips slide down and back. Keeping that chest and chin up towards me. Keep your eyes out in front. Maybe even a little bit higher. Whew. Trying to catch that breath on this guy. Okay, sometimes everybody's body's a little bit differently positioned, right? Just where our joints lie within that whole skeletal system. You got 30 seconds left here, really squeezing. So sometimes, go ahead and keep going. Sometimes, for some of you, a toes out squat might be better, feel better for you. That's okay to take that here too, as long as your knees always follow your toes, right? Maybe a neutral squat is better. Just make sure those knees are going towards your toes. Good, 5 seconds. Good, one more. And crisscross jacks. This is our high impact move and our low impact move. Oh gosh, sorry. There we go. Got my brain a little slow on Sunday morning. Good, about 7 seconds left. And there it is, shake it out, 30 seconds off. Going into our curtsy lunge, side shuffle. Good time for water, good time to towel off. So, next week is outside week here at the JCC. And while we're doing this next move, I'll tell you a little bit more about it after I catch my breath. Okay, curtsy lunge. Really getting that back foot out as far as we can while still, I saw myself. The nice thing about having the video in front of me is I can see my form, so I have to be a little bit more responsible with it. I mean, I always have to be responsible with it, but it helps me, it gives me some external cueing to really think about it. So you can see if I go too far, my knee comes out. So we don't want to go too far to make sure that I'm keeping, can't see my feet, my knee right over my ankle in the front there. You've got 20 seconds left. Really driving through that front. See, there it is. Heel. to my form. Slow is important for form on these guys. Remember that modification would be a regular lunge. Sorry to throw that out there sooner. Hopefully you remembered. All right, side lunge, shuffle. Go ahead and go. Good, high intensity move here, high impact, lower impact is a side step into that lunge, right? You can always slow it down if you need to. You got 10 seconds left. 5, hanging in there. Can you speed it up? Good, you got it. Shake it out. So I do have a script for that. I think I've been leaving some info up, so I'm gonna read right off of it. For the week of August 17th, outdoor week, all group exercise classes will be held outside from the 17th through the 23rd. We are going into an overhead push-up. Kind of looks like this, butt is up. You're pressing the top of your head into the ground, just like you were doing an overhead press, okay, but using our body weight. Go ahead and go. Okay, if you are not getting on the floor this morning, you are against a wall, just like so, bringing yourself in and out. Good, we've got 40 seconds left here. Let's see if I can read while I push up. Sign up online for those outdoor classes, just like you have been. Okay, we'll have a handful of small group training sessions for you to try that week. You can see that schedule online as well. And virtually, Monday, August 17th at 10 a.m. or 5 p.m. for a member mingle Monday. 10 seconds left here. You can also reserve a spot for that under events. You got it. We'll still be doing virtual classes. I think we got 30 seconds off. Oh no, we don't, that's a lie. We are going into a big jump forward, 2 jacks, and then a jog back. Long jump, jack, jog back. I wanted to jump back. Long jump, jack, jogging back. Just a short time left. You can always go step, jack, jog back, step, jack, jog back. Good, there it is. A little bit of recovery here. And then we're going into our second little superset. You're still on a break. What that looks like, we're gonna be in a bear crawl position, keeping our hips down, just alternating toe touching. Modification for this is going to be a toe touch here. Really trying to kick those toes up to the hands, right? Starting now, came up quick. Good, and I'm not sure if you'll be seeing my virtual classes outside. I think so, but I don't know how that's gonna work with the equipment here, so probably not. I don't know. I have 0 confirmed information about that. I think I was given information, so it's not a communication issue. It's me forgetting, and I need to go back and check which email that was in, so my apologies. I'm sure, either way, these virtual classes are still coming at you next week. 5 seconds, but also that online schedule reveals it all. And there it is. This time, we're going into a frog jump. Here, jump it up. Okay, modification for this is just down and reach. And we're on the clock. Whew. Whew. Man, those quads are burning. This is a strength class. So we want that muscle fatigue. You can always go faster than me if you've got that in you. I maybe don't today. Good, there's your recovery. Not so bad. Okay, there's that first round. One more round of those. So, overhead push-up, modification against the wall, bear crawl toe touches, modification in the air. You got 7 seconds left. First one is that push-up. Here we go, 3, 2, bringing it down, hips up nice and high, just like a down dog. You're up on the toes, pressing that top of the head into the ground, just like an overhead shoulder press. Nice and slow. Ooh, big explosion. So try slow down, explode up. Okay, what that does is on the way down is our eccentric contraction. There are 3 sides to this contraction, right? It's down, eccentric, up, concentric, pausing, isometric. A lot of our strength is built on that eccentric contraction. So if we can hold it slow down, we are taking advantage of that side. A lot of times we forget about that side because the concentric is the one where we feel like the work is at. And there it is. Finish with that guy there. Big broad jump forward. 2 jacks. Jog it back. Or step it out. Jack, jack, jog it back. Right, so you can see that lower impact is not jumping at all. Low impact here. Oh, that was not the low impact version. I forget what my body's doing. Low impact. Big step. Jack, jack, walk it back. Good. Recover. Oh man. We got 30 seconds. Bear crawl, toe touch, or standing crawl, I guess you could call it. And then it goes into that frog jump. And then we've got some recovery, and we will do our last superset of supersets. All right, 3 seconds into the bear crawl. Last time that we had to do these, keeping that tush down, toe touch, toe touch. Good. You can see my tush coming up. I'm gonna try. A little crunch here. Yeah. My knees are not on the ground. I don't get wobbly. That's a good thing. So I have been lifting, like lifting weights in the gym lately with some coworkers. And I have not done an upper body heavy weight training workout in a while. And we do it at lunch. I got back to work after that workout this week, and I thought I was gonna have to take PTO the rest of the day. I could hardly type. I didn't. It went away. I ate some good food. 3 seconds. Come on. Good. There it is. Frog jump. Join me. Whew. Last time we had to do these 2. What I like about this workout is we only have to do everything twice. So if we hate something, it's only 30 seconds or a minute twice. Oh, keep it going. Sorry about that. I'm dying a little bit here. It's a good thing. 5 seconds. Good. Speed it up if you can. Ooh, find your fitness level. Good. Shaking it out. Good, big long recovery here. Next up, we're going into a side-to-side plank. I forgot I wrote that down. So that looks like this. On the feet, right? Open, open. On the knees, same thing. Open, open. Nice and slow is good. Also, can be done against the wall. The further your feet are from the wall, the more challenging it will be. We're gonna start in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna pull my mat out so that I'm not hugging this backdrop. Here we go, 3, 2, 1 minute of that side to side plank. So you can always take the hard version first. Even if you can only do a couple, you're getting practice at that full-blown level, because eventually the goal is you keep coming here and you get better, right? And I know a lot of you have been here every week. I think all of you have been to this class before. So hopefully you're seeing some of that progress. And then once those full-blown ones start to get too hard and our form is slipping, you can switch to the modification. And on the wall, you can always take a couple steps forward, but as long as you're still moving and utilizing this position to strengthen your core, a little bit of those shoulders working here. Oh, there it is. All right, we are still on the floor and we are going into mountain climbers here. Join me, we're right away on the clock. I know we've been in plank forever, and I'm modification for those of you on the wall, same thing. I mean, you won't be sticking your feet out like that, but pretend the floor was the wall. Looks exactly the same. Whew. About 10 seconds left. Hold it, hold it. Come on, even if you have to slow down, hang in there. Those abs should be dying good, you got it. All right, next one. Also, on the floor, you've still got some time before that starts. It's going to be Superman squeeze into a push-up, okay? Can push up on the knees, right? And standing, it's going to be arms pull back, squeeze, and then bring it to the wall and push up. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, get going. 1 minute, not quick, right? Strength phase is slow, controlled, always good form. Okay, on that push-up, you want on the front side of your body, straight line from forehead to knee or forehead to feet. You got about 20 seconds left here. I'm gonna tuck so you can see that form, right? So straight line. Whew. Really squeezing the glutes, hamstrings, the upper back on that Superman. Remember, we're gonna have to do this just one more time. 5 seconds. Good, now we're getting up, finally, right? We are going into, I call this the door frame jump, because whenever I hit a door frame, I'm always like, I touched it for some reason, no reason actually, for fun. And it looks like this, just down, hit that door frame, hit that door frame. So really it's just jump as high as you can. So whether that means get low like this, right? When I do it, I always get a running start. So jumping as high as you can. 3, 2, get up there. Modifications, come down and reach. Eliminate that jump. Whew. 15 seconds in, had to gain myself there for a second. Good. You'll see that today I am struggling a little bit as far as these moves go. I'm super fatigued, which means hopefully I've set this class at a level that everyone can reach that. I like that. It's a good thing. Recover. All right. One more round. Another, let's say 30 seconds left. To bring your heart rate back down. The idea is during your recovery, you take big breaths in and slowly exhale, forcing yourself to bring that breath down, to bring that heart rate down before we bring it back up, right? This is HIIT training, high intensity interval training, strength HIIT, right? Interval means heart rate up, heart rate down. So when we're recovering, really think about that heart rate coming down. All right, it's that side to side plank on the floor or on the wall, starting in 4, getting ready, 2, On the feet, on the knees, against the wall, abs are tight. It's called a plank for a reason, because your body is solid and straight like a plank. Good, it's okay to take that modification mid-move, nice and slow, squeezing those abs on the side. That bottom oblique is what's doing the work. So think about pushing up through that bottom side. Oh man, I'm gonna try and get back up here. We got about 15 seconds left. So on the radio this morning, I gotta go back down. It was worth a try, right? Home stretch, guys, just a couple more. And we're going into those mountain climbers. Good, bring it down. I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds so that we can stretch it out from that plank. If you need a little up dog. And here we go. Bringing it up into mountain climbers. Remember, you can always go slow, you can go fast, you can go against the wall. If you need to be on the knees, you can just drive the knee into the elbow, like so. But it's only 30 seconds. Hanging on to it for less than 10. Come on, all the way in. 5. There it is. Recovering. We don't have to do those anymore. Going into our Superman push-up. That right there is what you do against the wall. Also on the floor. We've got 10 seconds left. I started talking about the radio this morning and got into those mountain climbers. So on the radio this morning, here we go. Superman push-up. You're on. They were talking about, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get this out. Let's see if my brain can wrap my head around this name. International Virtual Medical Orchestra. Let me say that again. International Virtual Medical Orchestra. And it's where they brought medical professionals together to do orchestra performance, which is kind of cool. I'm sure you can search it online. I have not tried yet, but I can't imagine that it wouldn't be searchable because it's virtual. And I was listening to one doctor giving an interview about it, and she made a couple really good points. When they're practicing music, they have probably been practicing, good 10 seconds left, practicing longer than they've been practicing medicine. This particular woman had been practicing since she was 4, the violin. And she said there's a different part of your brain. Good, recover, bring it up. Last time, jumping as high as you can. Bring it back, bring it up. And so the relaxation and recovery they get mentally from using the other side of their brain makes them better professionals, also brings them together as a network. And she said, we try to hit all the notes, but if we don't, it's not life or death, which was an interesting statement. Whew, you got it. A little bit of time off. And I thought that was neat. And so all of that being said, I want to encourage you guys to look it up because it's a cause I think should be supported. Maybe I'm just passionate about it, and that's okay too. But something kind of cool. 15 seconds left. Let's see, so that's all of our super sets. I don't have to say that, but I like saying it. I am trying to decide. All right, guys. I told you I had this pyramid plan that was kind of awful in the best exercise way. And I would fit it in if we had time. And I believe we have time. So we're gonna work our way up. If you feel like you're switched for time, which we will be ending right at 9:15, so we're still okay there. But if you're someone who wants to sleep early, I want you to stop when we get to that 60-second surge, and I'll let you know when we're there, and go ahead and stretch it out because we definitely want to cool down from this to be super high intensity. So what this looks like at first, it feels super easy. It's a trick. It's high knees, okay? This is your low intensity or low impact. I hate to say low intensity because it can still be hard if you're really pumping it out. Or high knees here. So it should be getting your heart rate up super high, super quick. Super is the word of the day. And we're gonna go 15 seconds. And then you get 45 off. So 1 to 3 work to rest ratio. Then we're gonna go 30 seconds, 30 off, 1 to 1. 45 on, 15 off, 3 to 1, and then a full minute on. And then time permitting, we'll go back down. So 15 seconds off, 45 on. So those middle 3 minutes are just soul crushers. But when we're done, they're gonna be soul lifters because we are gonna feel incredible. Those endorphins that'll come from this crazy HIIT interval. So in 15 seconds, we've got that first little one, 15 seconds on, as hard as you can go. The goal is to hit max heart rate. You should be totally breathless. Here we go, starting in 4, 3, 2, get them up. It's only 15 seconds. Ooh, so we can hit it hard, totally breathless, everything you've got. This one should be the hardest, hitting as far as intensity goes. I'm coming at you, traveling. Good, there it is. Not so bad, right? It's a trick. So this time, you got 45 off, so longer recovery. The next one, a little bit longer, and you'll see me probably, as we get to that full minute, my knees won't be as high, because holding your intensity up to the height of the 15 seconds during a full minute is gonna be a lot harder. So it's gonna be longer duration, slightly lower intensity, but still should be somewhat of a burnout. Grab that water. During those recoveries, 5 seconds and we're on for 30. This is gonna fly by. Here we go, 2, 1, knees up, 30 seconds. Modify if you need to, really using those arms in that modification, okay? We wanna use the whole body. Oh, good. Maybe it helps to try to hit the hands. That sure helps me get my knees up a little bit higher. Ooh, 5 seconds, sticking with it, come on. 3, 2, good, 30 seconds off. Good time for water, because this next one is gonna be brutal. I keep giving this interval a bad name. It's not, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for our bodies. We're gonna be thankful that we got it in. 10 seconds. So for the next 3 minutes, staying really focused, maybe not as high intensity, but working as hard as you can. 45 seconds on, here we go, 2, 1, bringing that jaw back. All right. Okay, so you'll see me, intensity, maybe my speed is a little bit lower because we gotta hold it a little longer, and that's okay. These are essentially indoor sprints. Whew. 15 seconds. Good, remember, modify if you need to, even if it's halfway through, that's okay. Or you can turn it into a jog. 5 seconds, which is actually 6, that's okay. 4, 2, you got it. Short recovery, 15 off. You got 1 minute on. I'm gonna turn this one into a jog instead of high knees, okay? Because I'm preparing to hold for a longer time. Here we go, 2, 1, jog it out. Still gonna get my knees up a little bit, but I'm not gonna lean back and hold like I was. This is our longest one today. This is our 60 seconds. Can you get your knees up an inch higher? Yeah, we can. Even if it means you're a little slower. Gonna keep that jog going. We are over halfway. Holding on. Earn that recovery. Come on. I heard that in southern Minnesota, they had thunderstorms and wind roof damage on a school down there. As far as more detailed information, I don't have that. Ooh, 3, 2, taking a break. 15 off. Hey, if you have to leave a little early, we still have about 8 minutes left. Maybe, yep, 8 minutes left till that 9:15, till that 45 minute. So you can stay for 8 minutes, hang with me. 3, 2, 1, jog it out for 45. If you can't stay for that 8 minutes, I want you to stop now and stretch. Intervals, the work phase is getting shorter. This is our 3 to 1, 45 to 15. It's getting easier from here. Feel free to burn it out. 15 seconds left, come on. Up, 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 up. Heavy breathing, it should be there. 2, 1, good. You got a full 30 seconds to recovery. 2 short intervals, right? We made it. You guys are staying strong, looking good. These kind of intervals, grab your water, you got less than 20 seconds left to recover, are mentally the hardest. So during our workouts, it's not just physically tough, right? It's mentally tough. We gotta get here, we gotta show up, we gotta keep our effort all the way through. And in something like this, here we go, 3, 2, 30 seconds on. It's shorter than the others. Your knees should be getting higher, okay? But with something like this, with the same move the entire time, that mental toughness really comes into play. Because it's easy to get tired and go here, right? I get you if you are, it's okay. But as long as you're moving for this entire 30, you are on the home stretch. 3, 2, good. Oh, take that break. You got 45 seconds. And only one more short, sweet, 15-second surge. So, what that means is it's your last work phase of the day. You made it through one of the hardest drills, I think, especially when you're like not actually running forward and you're not on a bike. It's a little bit harder. All right, you got 10 seconds left. During this 15 seconds, everything you've got. Last work phase, it's short and sweet, and we're gonna hit it hard. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Get them up. 5 down, 10 to go. Come on, all the way in. Ooh. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Done. I am just as excited to be done as you are. Full minute. I want you'll see me kind of hovering around. I like to keep moving a little bit before I just totally stop. So feel free to take a lap around the room, to do a little tap or a heel tap, whatever tickles your fancy. You got 30 seconds left. But after that 30 seconds, we're not working it. We're just trying to bring ourselves back to the planet. And we will be cooling down. So you'll notice, and I know that all of you have been coming to these classes intermittently or every week. I've seen a couple of you here every week. I call those my ride or dies. I love it. I'm so grateful. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel happy, like you actually enjoy class and want to come back. You'll notice that my classes are getting a little bit harder. I feel like I'm getting fitter. I've started my workout routine when these classes started again. I was pretty ho-hum when quarantine started. Good, let's take a big breath in. I'm gonna start at the back of my mat. Big exhale. Nice flat back swan dive forward, tucking the chin. Nice long body, all the way from the top of the head, up the back, down the glutes, hamstrings, calves, into the bottom of the feet. Take a big breath in, half lift. And as you exhale, sink a little deeper into that forward fold. Tuck the chin. One more time, half lift. Big inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. And walking those hands out into a dog. Down dog. Press the shoulders, the head through the shoulders, the heels into the floor. Pushing up on the mat from your hands. And walk the hands forward into a plank. We're gonna drive one leg through those hands, pressing that back hip down, facing the wrong way for you to see that. So I'm gonna give you an option here that is fairly new to you. Stay in there. So here we're stretching the back hip. Now, if you'd like to drop your back knee and step outside and push out this way, okay, even pushing that knee out a little bit, you'll feel it in your groin a little bit in that lateral hip at the top. Like this one. Good. Go and bring it back in into our lunge. All of these moves you can stick with one or the other if it feels good. Step it together, forward fold, and step that other leg back into a lunge, lengthening that back hip and quad. Drop the knee if you want to, and really push that outside hip out. If this bothers your knee, then don't do it. Stay in your lunge. Hitting a different angle, different muscles, and step it together. Forward fold, big breath in. Exhale, reach it to one side. Let me check that clock. We got 2 minutes. Big breath in. Exhale, other side. Now, we didn't do a heavy stretch in the legs. We did hamstrings, a little bit of the hip and quad. Both are most important. Elbows down and back, open up that chest and chin. For posture, if we're seated more often than we're standing, which for me is true. Arms back, thumbs together, or clasp those hands. Really pulling down, opening up that chest and chin. Big breath in. As you exhale, reach out in front. Clasp the hands together, open up between the shoulder blades. But that being said, as far as those stretches for being seated, if you have extra time after this, take some extra leg stretching. Do a figure four, do a hamstring stretch, maybe a quad stretch. Good. We're going to bring it up. Exhale, release 3 shoulder rolls down and back. 3, 2, last one, squeezing those shoulder blades together, shoulders down away from the ears. Nice, good posture. We want to stand like this as much as we can throughout the day, keeping our core tight, right, supporting everything. That's it. I appreciate you guys coming. Be sure to stay up to date on the website with Outdoor Week, and hopefully you guys will partake. There will be a lot more space outdoors. We'll get to social distance. Thank you. Thank you guys so much, Mary, Paula, Christy. I appreciate it, and I'll keep you updated on as many things as I know. I'm really glad you guys are coming, and it keeps me motivated. And as you can see, with those classes getting harder, I feel like I've benefited greatly, and so I really appreciate having you guys here. So have a wonderful day. We will see you next week. Ooh, okay, how many's in the family? I can actually, let's see.
Right now we have me, my husband, and then my 11-year-old.
Hold on, let me turn the music off so I can hear you. Okay, what, how many's in the family? I'd love to hear you guys. Let me turn my
5. Today we started with 4, but only 3. The 6-year-old didn't fight.
Oh, no, so I think the muffle that you guys get from us, I'm getting from you, so.
Here, I'll type.
Okay. As loud as I can, but. Turn your video on if you want to, if it's just us. And Amy.
I'm gonna wave it down and say thank you.
So we have 5. Mom, Dad, 11-year-old, Matt, oh yes, that is awesome. Hi. Oh, I gotta look at you. Hi. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. My family lives in Nevada, and I should see if I can figure out how to get them in here. They're not members.
Yeah.
I have my two nieces who live with my parents and both my parents, and oh my gosh, I love to see this. You're getting PE in because you're school from home, right? I keep telling my mom that the only classes they're taking are PE and art because they do a lot of the activity stuff, and then on Sundays on Zoom we rock paint together. So yeah, so thanks. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I'll see you next week, or even Thursday nights. I'm here too. If you guys have a little extra spunk this week. See ya. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.